Hey friends, it's Akidiris. I'm currently in the car with a couple of friendos right now because we're on our way to an Akia. Yay! What the f does that mean? An Akia is a house in Japan that no one lives in anymore. Lots of people have moved to the big cities, so there's a lot of empty houses left behind in smaller towns or in the countryside. Sometimes these houses just sit there and get old and dusty, but what makes these Akia really interesting is that people just buy them for really cheap or sometimes even get them for free, and some of those people really like the idea of fixing them up, making them look pretty, and selling them as Airbnbs, or they just keep them for themselves and live in a quiet town. It's like finding an abandoned treasure that you can make your own, without Tom Nook having to remind you to pay him back every day, but you know. I have a friend here. Hi, Jake. Hello. This is my friend Jake. We actually went to school together for a while, and we hadn't talked a lot since graduation, but he texted me one day and was like, hey Aki, long time no talk. Yeah, so my job is actually cleaning out Akia. I recently went to one that was owned by a major anime fan. We went inside, and the house has been untouched for the past 20 years. And I just so happen to have a lot of first edition Pokemon that I found. Do you, hair flip, know where I can possibly sell these? Hint, hint. And that's where I just calmly replied, oh my god! Yeah, I'll see you in the back alley with a briefcase full of money. So yeah, I actually bought a crap ton of cards off of him. Thank you. Yep. I'll put a link to like his stuff if any of you like card collectors like want to hit him up, because like he found like a lot of crazy like cards in this Akia. No, but actually he works with another YouTuber, this guy, his name's Anton, and he actually makes Akia for a living. So here we are, we're in the car, we're about to go scavenger hunting for a lot of Pokemon stuff at an Akia that has been abandoned for 20 years, so basically we're gonna be going back in time to what a child used to collect back in the late 90s, early 2000s. This is gonna be such a nostalgic trip, not only for me, but everyone that actually liked gaming and Pokemon back then. Also, this might be just kind of out of the blue, but I'm not really someone that's known for reviewing Pokemon cards or anything like that, but it's always been a big passion of mine for gaming and Pokemon, so if anyone in the community wants to share this around, I just think it's a really cool thing for people to know that this exists, so feel free to share it with your friends. So we're gonna go around the Akia, maybe do a little bit of scavenger hunting, wish my wallet good luck because I don't know how much I'm gonna buy, and I'm just gonna ask Anton how he even got into this, because honestly, after all of this was done, we were heavily thinking to maybe purchase an Akia of our own. So we just got here to the Akia, the abandoned house, and we just met up with Anton, who is already working hard. Hi, Anton.
Hello, how are you, Aki?
Hi. What are we looking at right now?
We're looking at my future sauna.
Okay. It's missing a little bit of everything.
We have a lot of sawdust if you need.
Oh wow. Oh, lots of dishes in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's like a purse here too.
Yeah. There are hundreds of purses inside too.
Okay.
So imagine having a sauna here.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting in the sauna with like a big window, like overlooking this, like very picturesque.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, let's check in here. There is so much stuff already. This cool old Japanese figure here. Another one down here. I can't tell, is that a turkey? I just found myself a whole bunch of old vintage Pokemon plushies. I think I might take some of these home with me. Like, look how derpy that this Charmander looks. This Pikachu's really cute. Togepi. This Pikachu. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take some of these. And we found a couple of Digimon here too. Did I really just find Friends on DVD, the Japanese version? Oh my god, this whole thing is filled with Pokemon plushies. Hold on. Greymon, that's it. Oh, Patamon! Joey! Joey! Oh, yeah. Patamon! Bruh, he had all the games. Oh my god! Jackpot, boys! Oh my god. We gotta see what save file he had. Oh, I think this might be a photo album. Let's see this. I'm going through the Akia a little bit more, and I found tucked away a box that had even more goodies. Yes, more treats for you guys that I think you guys are gonna find absolutely insane. I brought it back. The box is in perfect condition. I wiped off the dust a little bit, turned it around. Yes, it was a Sakura box. The stuff in it is good, and as a local, I can attest that the packaging and snacks are pretty much the same quality as what I would usually have on picnics and hangouts with friends in Japan. Many of you probably remember that this year, an earthquake devastated the Ishikawa region, but the resilience of its communities and their dedication to preserving the traditions have shown through. So if you want to spread support and awareness of the Ishikawa area, Sakurako invites you to honor their strength and spirit by supporting its ongoing recovery efforts. Inside are a collection of locally crafted snacks from Ishikawa, as well as a special tableware item, the Wakasa chopsticks. And as a plus, Sakurako helps in partnering with local Japanese snack makers that continue to share Japanese culture and traditions that have been passed down for over 100 years. So for a monthly subscription, you are actually supporting local snack makers while also receiving authentic Japanese teas, snacks, and everything else that is traditional and perfect for having a much closer and genuine experience to Japanese tea time. Each box provides an information booklet with details on the snacks, bits of Japanese culture, and allergens to be aware of. And you can try it for yourself by clicking the link in the description below.
So Anton,
Yes.
how did you get into Akia?
So I moved to Japan because I love it, and I've been living all over the world, and I was just surprised how cheap it was to buy property here. So I moved here, found a cheap place in central Tokyo that I bought and renovated, and then I found Akia because that was the cheap way to buy something cheap. And then, like, if you want to renovate, like, you shouldn't buy something brand new, right? I bought my first Akia about 5 years ago, and then whenever they're done,
Yeah.
I want to find something new. And
So this has kind of become like a passion project and a hobby for you?
it is.
So in total, how much are you predicting that you will spend in total for this whole?
In total, I think about $40,000, and then we will have a really like nice, livable house.
That's not bad at all.
But that means I have to spend a lot of time and a
Yeah.
lot of knowledge and use a lot of like my connections.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy doing it as well.
Oh, nice Nami body pillow here.
Yeah, that's going viral online.
Okay.
Love that one.
Yeah. Can I get my
Just
child?
that one.
It might be used, but here's the guardian of Nami. Huge alcohol bottle here, and it's full.
There's a random N64 controller already.
Joey, what'd you find?
I found Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Soul Silver both for the DS.
Oh.
But Diamond has leaf green inside of it.
Oh, okay. Didn't
And-
expect that.
yeah.
And a Wii.
And a Wii. And like how to play the Wii. This one, Soul Silver, has a copy of Sapphire in it. Like, I don't know who this guy is, but I want to see like what their party was. That's the original Smash Bros.
Whoa, this is the original Smash Bros?
Yeah.
That's I don't, oh god, what are you? Ah! Oh god, I did not think it had a face. Get away from me, please. Ah! Ew.
I think in the future this is really cool to like show.
Yeah.
There are more photos here.
So, do you know anything about the previous owner of this place or no?
Yes, I do. The house itself, like the structure, is about 90 years old.
Okay.
And then they built the second story about 40 years ago.
Uh-huh.
The owners passed away about 12, 13 years ago.
Okay.
But they do have a son who lives in Tokyo, and he didn't have wanna deal
Oh.
with the trash disposal.
You look like a robber. It smells like my grandma's house.
Doing it
Hello.
cheaper as well.
A laddie ass movie.
You have your
Oh, that's satisfying.
That was a
Oh, what is this? It's an Omastar, but... Oh, there's a bunch of kimono in here. Oh gosh, like when I open that, oh my god, the smell. You know, you can tell a lot about a person just from the stuff that they have. This kind of makes you reflect, like, after we die, like, what's the point of stuff?
What's special with this one?
It's like one of the most famous horror manga ever created, and I hope that signature is legitimate.
Yeah, I just don't.
Because if it is,
Yeah, there's
It looks like it.
that's really cool. I really want that.
Nice big house. Once you clean it up and everything, like,
Yeah,
this is
we
gonna
have
be a
11
great
rooms
property.
inside.
11 rooms.
So like you could easily fit, I don't know, 20 people once.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that you wanted to keep this house once you're done with it.
Yes, I would love to keep it. This is more like a fun project for me. Maybe have like a container house, a sauna, and maybe a little pool on that side as well.
So as the day went on, I went through a lot of boxes just filled with really random things that this guy used to own as a kid. I mean, it's kind of weird to think that a lot of this was untouched for the past 20 years, and now comes this bunch of foreigners just basically taking everything. I mean, as Anton said, the guy wants nothing to do with it anymore. He's willing to just have anybody just grab and take whatever they want. So yeah, now I'm gonna be giving these things a brand new and loving home and show you guys what I got. Okay, so I'm
I'm back at home now. I have 2 big bags filled with a lot of stuff, and we're just gonna get right into it. Here's some first edition Pokemon cards. So I've got Charmander, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. I wanted to just start off with these because these are the most iconic. Now, the big question is, am I gonna get these graded? I feel like I probably should. From my naked eye, they look pretty good considering that they were stored in an abandoned house for like 20 years. They look fantastic. The person, by the way, did have Charmander and Charmeleon. I did not see a Charizard. A lot of us think that this guy definitely knew how much that was worth before he left the house. I don't even think I would have bought it anyway if I found it, but these are still an amazing find, and I just love the story behind them, that they were literally found in an abandoned house in Japan. Like, that never happens. Now, I also have this big stack of cards right here. I'll just flip through them really fast. We have a first edition Magmar, first edition Haunter, first edition Ghastly. I forgot how dopey he looks. Kakuna, Machoke, Porygon, Abra, Vulpix, Jinx, and that's it for the first editions. We've got Sabrina's Gengar, this very interesting Snorlax that was actually an illustration contest for children, and so I just thought that the artwork was just super cute. The same thing with this card. I love that it's like a children's drawing, and it is an official card. This isn't fan made. I mean, well, technically it's like fan made, but it's released officially by Pokemon. And this one, Oyama's Pikachu. Like, I've had this card on my wish list for what seems like forever. I love this card so much. And then I got these interesting ones. I've actually never seen this set, but it's an anime card collection, which is just screenshots from the anime, and so it was just really nostalgic. There was a bunch in the bag that they had, but I figured to pick all the ones that were like the most nostalgic for me. Like, whenever I look through these, I know exactly what episode that they all kind of came from. And again, they're just in such like good quality. Like, holy shit. Like this one, okay, this one with all of the evolutions, I looked it up later, this one goes for a lot of money. I'm not really sure what this one is. I think it's just like a summary card of the deck that it's part of. Got some more here, another one here. Oh, I think I remember this one. This is about, like, I think the Poke Flute, where they try to get Snorlax out of the way. And then here's another one. This might be when Ash and Pikachu first meet, but honestly, I feel like that could be from anything. Love this one. I don't know why it has to be Charmeleon. And then we have like Ash and Pikachu. And finishing off the cards, I want to show you guys a full set of a collection I'd never heard of. It's called Cardass. The name, I know it sounds really funny, but it's from 1997. So when you first open it, on the back of the cover, I actually wrote what these cards are so that people like who are curious can just read it. But I'm just gonna explain it to you now. So Cardass was basically the Pokemon cards before these Pokemon cards. Most people who think of Pokemon cards think of like this, but before all of that, we had this set, Cardass, which was a collection of card stickers that you could get in Japan in certain vending machines for about 100 yen, and you could get about 5 cards. Again, these were stickers, so they weren't playable, but the art in them is what really captured my attention. I saw these and I was like, what is that? And I looked it up, and they are originally drawn by the original artist, Ken Sugimori, who is the original artist for the Pokemon games. And I really like these cards because they're just so weird looking, and I think it's just really cool to see that these were kept in such good condition and that this was even a thing. Like, you're literally looking at what is arguably basically the first Pokemon cards ever. I'm holding right now the Pikachu card, and you notice right away that it is a holographic, or at least that's what we would call it today, but back then they actually called this a prism card. There are so many cards where Psyduck gets absolutely fucked. So for example, we got this one, Psyduck's getting headbutted. This one where he's getting electrocuted. This one where he's getting poisoned. I mean, that's not Psyduck, but still, oh god! Poor Ditto getting stretched out. Ditto getting squished. Dugong freezing Ditto, poor guy. Speaking of Ditto, here's Ditto's card. It's easily one of the weirdest ones in the whole set, in my opinion. For some reason, Cubone looks less Cubone in this. Does that make sense? And Caterpie. Oh my god, the string shot looks so freaky. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite purchase that I made. I'm probably gonna have to wash my hands after this, but first off, I found this tin can with Pokemon on it, and I filled it with a bunch of tiny toys that I found in there. There's just like a bunch of little figures and McDonald's knickknacks that I have in here. I'm pretty sure I had this one. And a lot of different Pikachus. So like we got Chonk Pikachu, Shrooms Pikachu, Pikachu. And yeah, just a bunch of like old little Pokemon toys. Oh yeah, I think this is a lock. Oh, and I think this is like a trainer coin. This is Golduck. Here's another coin. This one has Growlithe on it. I'm probably gonna have to actually like clean these a little bit. And oh, damn. This is a manual on how to play the Pokemon trading card game. This kid was spoiled. Like, he had so many Game Boys. These are just 2 out of, I think I found maybe 4 or 5 in there. I had 1 Game Boy, okay? And that was split between me and my sister. Whoever his family was definitely rich. Like my boy had like the Game Boy Advance, SP as well. I didn't even have this as a kid. For those of you that are too young to remember, this was the first time that an LED screen was used. What did we do before then? You had to basically be physically under a light to light up the screen. There was no LED backing. Like, imagine your smartphone right now, and if it was just dark and you had to use a flashlight to see it. That's how we played games back then. We've also got a bunch of Nintendo 64 cartridges. So here's DK, we've got Kirby. Oh yeah, a bunch of Game Boy games. So we got Zelda, Pokemon Pinball. I don't even remember this. Look at that, that's so weird. Pokemon Dungeon, we got Yoshi. More Nintendo cartridges, fun. Okay, so just busting through these. Like, yes, that is Banjo-Kazooie. Oh my lord, this kid had everything I ever wanted as a kid. Like, I grew up pretty poor. Like, we had to get things from the bargain bin, and my parents had to like save up just for like 1 Pokemon game. All right, what is this? Oh, that's the back. Okay, Pokemon Snap. That's awesome. And that's actually kind of cute. He has like a Blue Eyes White Dragon sticker on the back. And then we got the Charmander, and then he prolapses into a Master Ball. Who gets what? No, don't do that. And a classic vintage Pikachu. I'm pretty sure I also had this as a kid. Okay, saving the best for last that I had in these bags. Pokemon box, Pokemon manual. That's real. That's real. Oh yeah. Yeah, you creaming your pants now, huh? Bruh. I don't have the boxes for these, but we also got gold and silver. You know what this also shows is, like, you can really find a lot about a person just from the stuff that they have. I don't even know their name, but I already know a lot about this kid's personality and their childhood, because I know exactly how difficult it was for your average child to get all of this stuff. He had everything. I can tell already that his parents were probably either very financially stable, or they just really loved their son and spoiled the shit out of him. Maybe a mix of both. But because of this experience, now I'm actually getting into like Akia, which are abandoned homes in Japan. Like, a part of me kind of like wants to go on this journey of like scavenger hunting and treasure hunting through Akia and seeing what else of like weird shit I can find. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the stuff that I bought. See you guys in the next video. Bye.